Hi, thank you for joining us today. My name is Yvonne Sullivan and I'm founder and educator at Beauty Training Harrow Fast Track Training Centre. To complement any manicure, it is really nice to be able to offer paraffin wax. Paraffin wax helps to stimulate the blood circulation. It's really good therefore for arthritic conditions, or it can act as a moisturizer when it penetrates into the upper layers of the epidermis. It softens and soothes the skin, so really good for dry, cracked skin conditions. If you are using one of these, you seriously must follow manufacturer's instructions because, as you'll see, it's thermostatically controlled. What I do is I always keep it at the lowest setting, but we'll switch it on and leave it on for an hour or two or throughout the day so that it never really ever gets too hot. And even though you can go higher, I very rarely do because we do have to follow health and safety. It is a very warm product, and if not used following the manufacturer's instructions, there may be an accident. Okay, so when we go to actually do the application of treatment, we get the client just examine the hands that everything's okay and that there are no disorders or things that perhaps we don't recognize that may make it unsuitable for the treatment. We also ask the client to sanitize their hands by giving them some sanitizer that we're going to get to rub in thoroughly, and we get them to do it right up to their elbows in this case. Okay, so if you could apply it liberally for me, Hayley, please. Okay, lovely. I'm going to examine the temperature of the wax myself, and it seems fine. Like I've explained earlier, please keep the dial. It will melt to a nice temperature on number 2 if you're using this particular piece of equipment. So whichever piece of equipment you're using, please check manufacturer's instructions. You do not want to burn your client. So Hayley, what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to hold your hand and I'm going to immerse it into the oil. If we just put your finger in first, how does that feel to you? It's okay? Yeah, okay, good. So make sure that it's safe for your client. So we're going to push in, take it out and immerse back in again 2 or 3 times. So if you place in and out quite quickly, how does that feel? That's fine. Yeah, temperature is okay? Yeah, it's just okay. Fine. And just wait for a second because sometimes it takes a few seconds for the temperature to build up. Make sure that it's still okay. Now I'm going to maybe try and put it to here. So if we immerse, that's it, and out again. Thank you. And just back in again and out again. Just 1 second now. And back in and out and in. How does that feel?
That feels fine.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah,
okay.
Nice.
So what we're now going to do is hold the hand, position it over your product, and we're going to place in a plastic bag because paraffin wax, albeit it's a beautiful treatment, can be quite messy. So make sure that you work nice and neatly and tidy and hygienically. And we're going to place this into a little mitten which will help retain the heat. And what's happening is the oils from the paraffin wax will now seep into the epidermis of your skin, making it nice and soft and moist. And also the warmth is really nice for your hands. Okay, and we're going to repeat on the opposite hand. So if you place, just check with your finger again that it's okay for this one.
Yeah,
yep, okay. So if you place down and out quickly, never leave your client while you're doing this treatment and always monitor. Okay, everything okay? Mm-hmm. And nice and gently and slowly. And we'll just do it one more time. Okay, how does it feel, Hayley?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, feels kind of like candle wax or something, doesn't it? Okay, and we're going to place in your bag. Okay, we move over and I'll get this one. It's really good if you do this treatment in conjunction with perhaps a facial, whereby you could leave this on for 40 minutes to an hour. That would be really the ultimate experience. But sometimes you don't have that time. Normally, if it's used with a normal manicure, 15 to 20 minutes, we're going to leave it so that it has a chance, the oils to penetrate in and soften and moisten the skin. Now, if you wanted to accelerate the time at which it takes to do this, and it also is a beautiful treatment, you can use what are called thermal mitts. So what we could do then is place our paraffin wax hand into a warmed and heated thermal mitt for the ultimate experience. You do again have to be really careful with these. They are electronically controlled. They have got a device which tells you high, low. You do have to use manufacturer's instructions and use with great care. Okay, so now we're going to remove Hayley. Okay. And you try to take it off all as one piece. And if you hold your hand down for me. There you go. And you can see the lovely oils of the paraffin wax have seeped into her skin. How does that feel?
It's really nice.
Okay. And throughout your manicure, what you would do now is massage using your massage medium, and that will complement and make the skin even more moist and supple and hydrated and nice feeling. Okay, how's that? Never, ever, ever be tempted to reuse the wax. Under health and safety and HABIA rules, we're not allowed to do that, and it just would not be considered hygienic. So you dispose of it straight away. Okay, Hayley.